special thank you to you, Mr. Tolliver, for being here with us. Certainly the thoughts and prayers of the police department are with you and your family. And so earlier this week, we made a commitment that we would conduct a thorough investigation into what happened and track down the suspects responsible and certainly hold them accountable for their actions. Our detectives hit the ground running from the start of this incident. We collected and analyzed multiple angles of surveillance video in and around the area. We interviewed victims and witnesses from the scene. And as we gathered additional evidence, we expanded our reach and resources on the ground by partnering with our regional and state and federal partners, including the Lafayette Police Department, Region 2 detectives from Louisiana State Police, the FBI Violent Crime Task Force, and the ATF. Through the course of this investigation, we were able to identify the suspects as two men from the Lafayette area who were in town for the weekend festivities. One of the suspects is believed to be 20-year-old Jordan Clay. We believe that Clay and the remaining suspect knew each other. They had been involved in an ongoing dispute outside of New Orleans, and they met again on Bourbon Street that morning. That encounter turned violent and a shootout followed. Based on the evidence we gathered this week, last night, our detectives obtained a arrest warrant, for Jordan Clay for second-degree murder. Clay was detained in Beau Bridge, Louisiana, where he is currently being held as a fugitive, and of course he will be extradited to New Orleans. We're still working aggressively to identify and locate the second suspect involved, and I urge anyone who has any information about this suspect or the one we have in custody, or any information about the crime itself from Bourbon Street that night, please call NOPD, call one of the agencies standing with me, or of course call Crime Stoppers. We have a lot of work left to be done in this investigation. We will not stop and we will not be deterred. Together, we will continue to work aggressively and relentlessly to bring everyone responsible for this incident to justice. And I said this before and I'll say it again. We believe that neither Clay nor the second suspect had any affiliation with either Southern or Grambling universities, and neither live in New Orleans. So our message is really clear. You cannot commit crime in the city of New Orleans and get away with it. Regardless of who you are and where you live, we will find you, we will arrest you, and you will face serious consequences for the decisions you make. And so I want to thank the members of the Homicide Division, members of the State Police, ATF, FBI, and of course the Lafayette Police Department for their professionalism and hard work around the clock from the beginning of this investigation.